Hi everyone, it's Katie of Keeping It Real. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am on today to talk about support and what kinds of support you might be needing during this holiday season and really kind of what that means. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that we've laid the groundwork for our goals that we're trying to achieve. And so what some of that groundwork is making sure that we're getting really clear on our goals, like we've talked about in previous videos, making sure that they're specific and you've written them down. It's really important that you think specific and written down. The reason being, if you kind of just want to lose some weight, maybe there isn't any way of measuring that. There isn't any way of like making sure that if I do A plus B, then I get the C result. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that we're thinking, I want to lose this amount of weight by this time. And you may or may not perfectly achieve that, but you've at least given yourself a way of actually measuring how well you are doing with that goal. Another thing that we've talked about is making sure that there's room for your favorite parts of the holiday season, whether it's being with family, whether it's a specific kind of food, whether it's a specific kind of drink, presents, things like that, so that you're not going into this feeling like there is major deprivation going on and you just can't have fun. If you're trying to achieve your goals and you can't have fun at the same time. Untrue, not a true statement, right? And then lastly, figuring out your schedule so that you can actually achieve these goals and making sure that pieces of your goals, steps towards your goals are actually written in there so that you've actually made time for it. Because it's all well and good. Again, it's all well and good to want to lose weight, but if you're not getting specific about what the goal is and you're not actually creating time for it in your schedule, things are going to fall apart. And so that's actually a little bit what we're going to talk about today when it comes to support. There's two different types of support I'm going to be talking about. The first one is specific support with your goal. So specifically looking at that goal. So support means people that you can lean on, people that you can go to for help, either resource-wise or emotionally or mentally, physically. So support might look like your best friend that you can complain to when things just feel really difficult. It might mean that coworker that you have agreed. You've both made some sort of pact to work on healthy eating for the next month, something like that. Someone who will keep you a little bit more accountable. It might be your family who is really hoping that you make these changes as well. Or maybe your family as a whole needs to start making these changes. And so you can lean on each other to help each other out. It can also, so that's kind of that's more personal to you support. Another kind of support specific to your health goals is professional support. So that's hiring someone like me, for example, a health and wellness coach. If you know that you have things that you want to achieve and you know that you've tried doing it before and it hasn't worked for whatever reason, that's where someone like me steps in and can really help you get clear on what it is you need to be doing. And it can also help with accountability, things like that. Additionally, things like signing up with a personal trainer, getting a gym membership, joining Weight Watchers if that's something that's interesting to you and you haven't tried it before. Things like that where you can actually get support specifically in that area. Now, additionally, there's other types of support that maybe you need if you're trying to start making these changes. Maybe you want to be going to that Pilates class that's every Monday night and your husband/wife is not around to help take care of the kids, so maybe a babysitter. A babysitter is a type of support. A babysitter means that you can actually leave your kids with someone you trust and go out and make